Hey, it's a great day. I'm Mike Current, Energizer, and in this video I'm heading to St. Michael's, Maryland on the Eastern Shore. So let's do this. Hey, pretty good winds today. I'll take this. This is the most boats I've seen the entire time on my trip out sailing. Wondering if they're from the Naval Academy. They're putting out their spinner to give them just a little bit more so they can get around me. Yeah, I had the right of way, but they didn't want to yield, so yeah, they put out the spinnaker and heeled over so they could get out in front of me. Doing good. Still sailing. It's good wind. I'm finishing up with the East Bay and gonna be hitting the Miles River pretty quick. Whenever there's two sailboats on the water and they're generally sailing in the same direction, it's a race. You know, I mean, it's not, nobody says anything, but it's a race. And yeah, I got a heavy displacement boat, so I don't win a lot of races. But it feels pretty good that as we're coming up the East Bay and now getting into shallower and more narrow area as we're getting into the Miles River, that I'm on my boat myself, but I've still got both sails up and I'm cruising along sailing the best I can. And the boat next to me, yeah, he tucked his sails away and he's motoring. So yeah, I feel pretty good, you know. I got I don't have a lot of skills, but I got a few. There's a number of boats anchored on the outside. I'll take a look, see if there's anything on the inside. May have to come back out. Riverboat's coming up on my stern. I gotta get out of his way. He called me on the radio and says, hey, mind if I get ahead of you? So I'm just coasting right now until he gets by. Simply put, St. Michael's is the best small town on the Eastern Shore. Centered around the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum, St. Michael's provides the perfect combination of history and culture, ritzy hotels and historic inns where one can spend a relaxing weekend or week, the touristy trinket and t-shirt shops where one can spend lots of money, and restaurants and bars for the heart's delight. The town even boasts the oldest brewery on the Eastern Shore. Today I'm heading to the St. Michael's Heritage Museum. Housed in 3, soon to be 4 historic homes, the mission of the St. Michael's Museum is to celebrate the unique history of St. Michael's and the surrounding area through preservation and education. In addition to the museum, there are guided and self-guided tours of over 30 prominent structures and sites within St. Michael's of historical significance. Today I'm attending the Chesapeake Bay Waterman's Appreciation Day. The Maritime Museum in St. Michael's is arguably the best maritime museum on the Chesapeake Bay. And every year they hold a Waterman's Appreciation Day dedicated to those who work and serve on the Chesapeake Bay. Steamed to perfection and then covered in Old Bay seasoning, beaten with wooden mallets, and then eaten right off the table, covered in brown paper. A Chesapeake Bay style crab feast is the messiest, best meal you will ever have. The Chesapeake Bay has its own rodeo style event. It's called crab boat docking.
Coming in here for his last run today. Oh! And oh! Good job, Danny. Jake Jacobs on the outlaw. Jake Jacobs. Jake Jacobs. Hey, Reese, here we go, her last run. Good. Good job, Sydney. Here she comes in here. Right in the hole.
As stated earlier, the Maritime Museum in St. Michael's is arguably the best on the Chesapeake Bay. So while on the museum grounds, of course, I did explore all the exhibits that the museum offers. This includes the lighthouse. Another summer storm is on its way. So it's tearing up DC, Alexandria area right now. So hopefully when it goes over the bay, it'll cool down and it won't be as severe when it hits here, but I'm ready. I got 180 feet of chain out. Chain's been settling for the last few days, so I should be okay. There's only about 5 boats left on anchor out here in the Miles River. After the weekend festivities, most people left, but there's a few of us still left. We'll see how it goes. Radar shows the storm coming across the bay. I'm the blue dot, and the red's the nasty stuff. The wind has shifted us, so now here it comes. just like that, it's all over with. Matt, the boat captain, good guy, keeps driving his boat right up next to mine on anchor. And because it's so hot outside, I'm sitting out in the cockpit in just my underwear. The tourists are getting a show. These guys came out to look at the boat. Maybe I should have put more clothes on. So that was St. Michael's. If you only have time to visit one place on the eastern shore of the Chesapeake Bay, and you got a little coin in your pocket, visit St. Michael's. It is an incredibly charming small town, although a little touristy, and it just has everything to offer right there. You'll have an incredible weekend or an incredible week. From here, I'll be pulling the anchor tomorrow morning and heading up the bay, the northern portion of the bay, to spend some time with some old friends. See you next time.